How did I get here?
I am so glad you asked. You see, our universe...
No, that's not what I...
Shut up. Our universe began over millions of years ago as a very dense and small ball floating in a void. Why is it so dense, you may be asking?
Not really.
Well, that's because all the matter and energy that are in our universe today is the same amount of energy in that tiny little ball.
But wait, isn't the whole thing you were explaining about how the matter got there in the first place?
Then, after a long period of time, it exploded. Scientists have named it the Big Bang, and over even more time, that matter learned how to create all sorts of different elements and molecules and... Hey, what's going on here?
Well...
Oh, we were just discussing about the Big Bang Theory.
Right, and how it doesn't make sense?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just that the evidence isn't all that strong.
What are you talking about? It seems pretty strong to me.
Prove it.
The Big Bang Theory is supported by two main reasons: redshift and cosmic microwave background radiation.
The heck does that all mean?
Well, redshift is the proof that our universe is expanding.
I don't follow.
Let's take a star. A star emits wavelengths of light, and depending on how long the wavelength is, its color will vary. The longer the light has to travel, the wavelength is stretched. So when we see stars that are far away from us, they would appear more red. Scientists have recorded that over time, stars have been becoming more red. Therefore, we can assume that stars are slowly drifting away from us.
Hold up. Isn't that implying that the Earth is at the center of the universe?
Yes, that was an issue. Well, that was, of course, until Albert Einstein introduced the idea of the fact that the space between all the stars and galaxies are expanding. And from that, we can assume that it is from the Big Bang. One big short expansion developing into a much slower one. Now, how about we leave it at that for now? That feels like enough proof to say that it's pretty strong evidence. Do you even hear yourself right now? You literally just said that you assume everything that follows the redshift theory. Not so sturdy now, is it? All you have to do is take out the redshift and it all comes crashing down. First of all, what you're measuring with the redshift isn't actually distance, it's light. You just assume the distance from the light. And there can be many reasons why stars are getting more red that aren't redshift. For example, it could be heat. When a star ages, its temperature cools down. And what's the coldest color on the visible light spectrum?
Red.
Blue! Red. Yes, red. Well, alright, but redshift is still a possibility. You haven't taken it out yet. Okay, I'll explain why it's inaccurate. Here, you have two neighboring galaxies with different measurements of redshift. That would say they were very far apart. However, if you look more closely, you'd notice a bridge between the two. This means that they are right next to each other. And if that's not clear enough for you, here are some other and more clear examples. Cosmic microwave background radiation is...
Time out. That's it. That's enough for today. Wrap it up. Let's go.